Got some more greenskin action between Boojilicious and Coops on the Demons of Chaos. The greenskins are in a bit of a finding themselves period, trying to figure out what lord is the best without old Wurzag around to make things easy for them. Seen a lot of Azhag. I also enjoy Azhag quite a bit, but looks like we're getting some Grom the Paunch attempts here. Looks like we have triple Goblin, Wolf Rider, Archers, 2 Forest Goblin Spider Rider Archers, one of which is the Death Creeper's Regiment of Renown, triple Snotling Pump Wagons, a bunch of Night Goblin Archers. None of them have the Spinning Loons as far as I can see. We have Grom the Paunch, an Orc Shaman with Fists of Gork and Gaze of Mork. Gaze of Mork, right? Yeah, and Fists of Gork. Gotcha. And then some Boar Boy Biggins, 3 of them. One of them is Regiment of Renown, 2 Orc Biggins as well. On the other side, 4 the Demons of Chaos. Herald of Nurgle of Death, Fate of Buna, and Spirit Leech. Front line of 3 Blue Horrors. Looks like 5 Nurglings, 2 Plague Tones of Nurgle, triple Exalted Demon of Slanesh, 1 is Bringer's Beguilement, and the Eternal Entourage, Heartseekers, Regiment of Renown. The Blue Horrors are going to counterfire the Skirmish Cav. They'll do pretty good at that. They have barriers and high HP pools, so they can trade pretty effectively with the forces of the Greenskins. But the Snotling Pump Wagons might have other things to say. Charging straight through those guys, well, they'll do fine damage. As long as they keep moving, they'll be nice and safe. Now, these Plague Toads might have something to say about that, but the Pump Wagons already have move orders to get the fuck out of there. And I don't blame them. I'm liking the Skirmish Cav versus the Demons of Chaos. The Demons are very weak to archery. They just have super low armor, so it doesn't tend to matter. Gaze of Mork's keeping the Herald of Nurgle on his toes. He will have plenty of healing from Tier 2 army abilities or his Aura of Fecundity, but it is what it is. Plague Toads might be the next target of the Skirmish Cav as they overextend a little bit, and now the Skirmish Cav is in trouble. Spiders have to run from the frogs, much like it is in the jungle. In the jungle, the mighty jungle, frogs tend to eat various insects. In the jungle, the mighty jungle, it's a fundamental part of their diet. It's really not that complicated. Snotling Punk Wagons get in there, do a little bit of damage, and then they take a buttload of damage in return from the Blue Horrors of Tzeentch. These other Snotling Pump Wagons also try to get away, but the Bringers of Beguilement will rampage them back, I believe. I'm surprised they haven't rampaged already. What the hell? There we go. Now they're rampaging. The Eternal Entourage Heartseekers are fighting the Broken Tusk Mob with Fists of Gork activated. Their melee stats are incredible, and their magic damage is just slicing through the physical resistance of those Slaneshi demons. So that is going to be a great trade for the Greenskins. Grom the Paunch is out here doing his best to be a part of the fight. I heard another Gaze of Mork. It does hit the Herald of Nurgle of Death. It keeps whittling him down a little bit. A Fate of Buna hits some Orc Boar Boy Biggins. And already the Greenskins have had their first round of routing. A lot of their archers are on their way out. Some of their front line isn't feeling so hot, and some of their cavalry isn't either. A lot of the chariots took a shellacking and had to get the hell out of Dodge. But speaking of a shellacking, the Eternal Entourage is just about finished off. Their leadership goes negative, so they will start that demonic stability crumbling right about now. That is an expensive unit to lose. And another Wah is popped, giving the whole army better stats and immune to psychology. Demonettes are starting to fall apart near Grom. Elsewhere, they also aren't looking so hot besides the Bringers of Beguilement. Leadership is faltering for the Demons. They cannot hold on as the Nurglings start to fall. So do the Demonettes, and the Plague Toads will be right behind them. That is a lot of units lost for the Demons of Chaos, which is why they are not considered a very good faction by a lot of people. Snotling Pump Wagons also getting pressed off by the Plague Toads of Nurgle. Wolf Rider Archers just doing what they can to harass in this time of need. Grom seems to be doing okay. He hasn't had any issues. Look at him. Look at him living his best life as the Blue Horrors go to war with Spider Riders. Demons of Chaos starting to get cleaned up a little bit now as the battlefield gets simpler. It will be easier for the Greenskins to rally and keep firing. Archers trying to kill these Plague Toads before they get to the Night Goblin Archers, who are now starting to run, but aren't going to get very far. What is left for the Demons even to carry? Bringers of Beguilement are very healthy. We have some Nurglings, I guess. The Herald of Nurgle is now stuck, and the Broken Tusk Mob, who have Fists of Gork buffed and buffing them up, and then the Death Creepers keeping them locked in. Another Gaze of Mork poking him down. Looks Fecundity brings him back into the fray. He will heal up quite a bit and get that Vigor back, which he needs to keep his leadership high. But elsewhere, we have Blue Horrors about to fade away. Yeah, it's not looking too good. Not looking too good at all. That Demonette's on its last legs. There goes another Plague Toad. A Nurgling is going to follow in its footsteps, I believe, at the slightest nudging. Some Nurglings have come over to peel the Broken Tusk Mob off the Herald of Nurgle of Death, who is showing his heal cap. Oh, wow. Bringers of Beguilement catch the Orc Shaman off screen and absolutely devour him in a rampage he couldn't escape from until it was too late. Now he is shattered, so there's no more magic for the Greenskins. If the Demons are going to clutch this out, that will be an important moment in the game. Maybe they can get their Deathcaster to Fate of Buna something. I don't know if anything's worth it. Maybe the Death Creepers at this point. Fate of Buna them, take them down low, force other things to fight. I don't know. Ooh, this could be huge. Euphoria rampaging Grom the Paunch back into the Bringers of Beguilement, who are doing a ton of damage to everything around them. They're fighting some Skirmish Cav and Boar Boy Biggins, which have a bonus versus large and are terrible versus infantry in general. And the big Lord of Snipe attempt is coming in from Coops. The rest of his army is falling apart, so this really has to work. Grom is down to 1/3, maybe even 1/4 HP, and the Herald of Nurgle just lands in on him. In the rampage state, the Greenskins can't target him specifically. Grom is about to rout. But another big charge in onto the Brings of Beguilement. There's a Locus of Fecundity trying to heal them up and get them back to perfect vigor. The balance of power is getting noticeably better for the Demons of Chaos, but the Herald of Death can't get out of the sandwich. There's too many massive boars in his way, and Grom is going to get away to rally and regen another day. Bringers of Beguilement rampaging everybody that comes near them, just one after the other, going to kill them all off. Orc Boar begins suffering a terrible fate. Now Goblin Bullfighter archers are also going to get slapped down. I wonder if we get a tier 2 army ability, a regular Fecundity. Not a Locus of Fecundity, but just a regular Fecundity to heal up these Exalted Demonettes. They're really the only hope Nurgle has. Well, Demons of Chaos, but I shouldn't say Nurgle. It's not looking like enough. They are just getting poked down as another Waz here. A rear charge in from the Broken Tusk Mob will get them to Demonic Instability Crumble the last couple hundred of their HP. And then that leaves just a Herald of Nurgle. Some Nurglings in the distance. That's not nearly enough to win this game. And Grom will end up clutching it out. Even with all these Orc Boar Boys routing off. I mean, Grom should be able to finish this fight. 88 melee attack on him right now. 40% damage resistance. All the leadership in the world. He is living his best life. Curse of the Slug trying to slow him down. A Spirit Leech also going for the sniper attempt, but the Demons are just too low to get anything done here. And that is that. GG and well played. That tea is terrible. Orc Shaman, Grom the Paunch, and his Orc Boar Boy Biggins did pretty darn well. Orc Biggins did fine. Skirmish Cav did fine. Archers did not do very well. And the Snotling Pump Wagons did not do very well. The other side for Coops, Deathcaster did great. Eternal Entourage got murdered. The Exalted Demonettes tried to carry the whole game. The Plague Toads were also very annoying. Blue Horrors did all right. Nurglings did all right. But GG. Roar. Subscribe, yes, yes.